Searching for your dream home to buy? Let's discuss some very important questions you need to ask the seller or the estate agent before you decide offering offering to buy a home. Number one, as many as questions you can ask to the estate agent or seller, better for you. You can decide with an informed choice. First thing to ask the seller, why is the seller selling? If you know the seller's circumstances, why he is selling, it will help you negotiate. Number two, how long is the property on the market? The more longer time is the property on market, on sale, means the seller is desperate to sell. It's a long time, it's not selling, and of course obvious it has not been purchased by any other buyer. So ask the estate agent, has there been any offer or any person has offered and then withdrawn? Why is this property not selling? Maybe there is no problem with the property. It could be only the case that it is overpriced. So you pick on the estate agent. Why is not selling? What's the matter? Is it overpriced? I believe. Has there been any offer? So any problem with the survey report? Can you be frank? Ask any questions, any problems. The estate agent is legally bound to reply. Legally bound, because this is the norms. Number three, has the value of the property been changed recently? Has the property been offered to sell, for example, 500,000? Has it been reduced to 475 or 450? You can check on the catalog online, or you can directly ask the seller or the estate agent. Number four, very important, has the ownership of this property repeatedly changed, or has the property been changed hands frequently? So why, if the seller has been in this property for a short period of time and they are desperate to sell the property, rings some bells that there may be some problem, maybe serious problem, why so many people has purchased this property and then sold it, and the current vendor is trying to sell. So it will help you negotiate. Number five, what is the minimum price the seller will accept? Ask the estate agent. The estate agents has incentives. If they agree to a price and a sale is agreed, they get their commission. If the sale or a price is not agreed, they will have to keep showing the house, keep the property on market. So it's in their interest if they agree to a sale price. So ask for the minimum price. If there is any room to negotiate, it will be helpful. And then if the sale is a chain sale, that means the seller is selling this house and he will be buying another one. Ask the estate agent or the seller, have they found their home? If they found one, that means they will be in rush to sell this. So they will be accepting your offer. So you are in a better position. Ask this question. And also ask if they have received any offer in this property, and it will most likely be helpful if you get the indication of what is the offer. it is more likely the estate agent will not tell you how much is the offer the seller has received, but they will give you some indication. It will be very helpful for you to then go ahead of other offers. How is the local area like? How is the crime rate, the good schools, transport links, and supermarkets? So, very important thing to ask or know. If you are from the same area, then you know. If you're not, then ask estate agent. So you will decide on that. Next question to ask: what local plans could affect the property? Let's, for example, you say a house is situated backing a big green area, and you like the location situation. However, if there is a planning permission by the local authority that something is going to be built on that green area, then your plan is uh, just gone wrong. So you will not be enjoying that green view for a long time. So ask the estate agent. How is the property's tenure? That means whether the property is a freehold or leasehold. The popular tenure is freehold, because freehold means you will own the building and the land, everything. Leasehold can be a flat or part of a house. You will be only owning the flat you are buying, and subject to service charges, maintenance, and management companies are a big headache. So be aware of this. Ask for: has there been any major renovation made in this property? If yes, whether the planning permission was granted, applied for, building regulation consent has been taken. If not, then you'll be buying something without planning permission. If any extensions were made, you may be served a notice that you have to knock that extension down, or maybe buying an indemnity insurance in order to protect yourself. So ask this beforehand. What is included in the sale? Very important. When you go to view a house, you will see so many nice furnitures, fixtures and fittings, garden shade, garden ornaments. So maybe after the completion you move in and you see everything is gone, it's empty. So you should know beforehand what is included within the sale, what you are getting. If these are not included, then you know how to offer a price. So in a negotiation stage, you can also negotiate with the seller that whether you are interested to leave these items for us and how much you will be offering. So these are helpful. How old is the property? Next question. It is very good to know. It's anyway good to know how old is this building, and also if the house is more old. Older houses are expensive to upkeep. So good to know how old is the property, how much is the council tax, and monthly or quarterly utility bills. So you know how much you're going to forking out for council tax and other utility costs every month. What is the broadband signal strength, whether the electricity sockets and plugs, everything's are in good state of work. Next question: if there has been any problem with the boiler, or has the boiler been replaced recently, or done any work, serviced, ask for it. And whether the drains and gutters has been replaced recently, or how old are they, what are the conditions. It's very important to know. Although many people do not care about asking about drainage and gutters, I would recommend you to ask. Why? Because drains and gutters are something that are very expensive to replace or done any work on these items. Has there been any redecoration recently? Any rooms or the whole property? Why? Uh, Most likely it could be that a room has been recently painted just to cover a damp or a cracks. A damp is some molds, black fungus on corners or sides of walls. It's very important to check this with the seller. Um, what is the energy performance rating? The more upper rating, A plus is the best, A, then B, then C, D. So if there has been any insulation works, so energy rating will be better. Uh, Better energy rating gives you a peace of mind that you will be spending less in your energy costs. So ask all those questions to the estate agent and if possible to the seller himself or herself. The more questions you ask, more better, because you will then be deciding on this house whether to make an offer to buy or not. Why? You will be spending a lot of money, your life savings perhaps, in order to forward a deposit to buy the house, or maybe you will be buying cash, um, or maybe you will be getting a big amount, large amount from a bank, a traditional bank, whether or a Islamic mortgage provider. Then these are a big, large amount of money you invest into a property. You need to have a peace of mind that I will be enjoying the property rather than buying a headache. You will not love to buy a home, moving into a home and then getting any problem. Another questions, very very important, whether the seller has lodged any complaints against any noisy neighbors. Are there any noisy neighbors? If you buy home, you go into live in that home and you then realize that the neighbors are not so good as you thought. So your life can be miserable if you get bad and noisy neighbors. So ask these questions before you offer for a house to buy in the UK. I hope you get a best house in a best price, best area with best schools, transport links and everything. Good luck with your purchase. Bye for now.